Hey gang, Rodin here. Welcome on back to the Retrocade. It's Friday, and this, as opposed to what happened on Wednesday, should be the penultimate episode of our playthrough and our revisitation of the 1986 Nintendo Entertainment System all-time classic, the original, the daddy, The Legend of Zelda. If you've been enjoying the content on the channel, as always, best way to show it, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. You can also follow us on Instagram at Ronin's Retrocade. It's where we're posting and hopefully growing this community going forward. I want to make sure we had a place on social media for us to be able to converse, and I can be able to put together new and interesting content, so go there. And while you're at it, help spread the word about our channel so we can hit our goal of 100 subscribers as soon as possible. That way we can unlock YouTube's customization algorithm and we can make it bigger and better. Don't forget, coming up this weekend, it's Sports Saturday and Suckerpunch Sunday, and hopefully you enjoyed the return of WTF Wednesday yesterday, where we played Virtual Pool 64 for the Nintendo 64 console out of the 1990s. Again, the whole premise of the series is that these games aren't necessarily bad, but they're just not ones that are great, and not every game is meant to be great, and sometimes you go and you find one on a shelf and you're just left scratching your head going, why? So that's why we put that series together. It was a lot of fun, and we'll hopefully be doing those again on down the line. And if there's a game you would like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, or MegaDrive, SNK Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below or drop me a line on Instagram. Again, it can be any game you want. Now, where I left you guys on Wednesday is we were supposed to go through Dungeon 7 and Dungeon 8. Well, we got through Dungeon 7, but it was a lot more of a slog than I anticipated. What we got out of it, aside from having the penultimate piece of the Triforce of Wisdom, is we also picked up the red candle. So now, if we go into rooms where we need to have illumination, or we need to be able to burn things down, we can do that more than once on a screen using this candle. We also replenished our medicine, so we have 2 hits out of the medicine bottle instead of the regular one. And now what we have to do is we've got to make the final push into level 8, get the final piece of the Triforce of Wisdom, and get set up to go face Ganon in Death Mountain on Monday. So that is where we are heading today, and by the time we are through the next 30 minutes or so, we should have that all buttoned up. Now, level 8 is over by where level 2 was on the eastern side of Hyrule. It's not hard to get to, but like level 7, it's not a standard dungeon. Are you kidding? I really can't go get that. I can't get that ruby. Fine, be that way. Anyhow, it's one you've got to go looking for. So we come up this way, take these guys out. Don't try and flank me, Octorok. I'm on to you. Take these moblins out. Hold still, darn it. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around this way. We also did max out our bomb capacity at 16, so now we will have even more bang for the buck. And what we want is we want to be able to burn this tree. But before I do that, I'm going to take these moblins out just so I don't have to deal with them. As I commit a little bit of forestry arson. Really? You're gonna sit down all that? Okay, fine, be that way. There we go. And welcome to level 8. Now, there are two... Let me pause it really quick. There are two items we need to get in here along with the final piece of the Triforce. We have to get the magic book, which will help power up the wizard staff, and we have to get the magical key, which should be self-explanatory at this stage, so it will allow us to open any remaining doors in a dungeon in the game. And whereas we had to run into a dearth of Digdoggers in the last one... Ooh, that was nice to come out in one shot. We're having to run into manhandlers here. And we have these genies who are the mummies, and we have Bubbles, and we have Darknuts. And as you noticed, the wand is ineffective against the Darknuts. So it's magic sword or bust. And with the Bubbles in here, that raises the degree of difficulty a little bit, but we managed to get through it. And here is the book. Now, I will tell you that when I first played this game as a kid, I actually was not a fan of getting the book. And I'll show you why in a second. Because whereas before, the wand sent that magical blast out, now watch what happens. Now we get flame. So we really don't need the candle. And being able to hit something with fire will be a boon. Because fire can do a lot more damage. But for some reason, I didn't like it when I was a kid. I didn't like the idea of having... I liked just the effect of having the magic fire off. And I guess because I was just a little weird that way. I'm okay getting hit because I want to be able to get the money. On account of I am greedy. Okay, now we come up this way, and oh, we got another one. Okay. Now we ran into 3 Digdoggers in Dungeon 7. I worried that we're going to run into at least as many manhandlers. Here in level 8. So, okay, well, there's got to be a door here, so... Okay, and let's see if there's one over here. No. And I doubt there'll be one that way. See, now, unfortunately... Ow. Ow. Having all these Darknuts in here, I gotta be able to open the doors. But this is not good. Quit it. Okay. All that for a key. Ow. Now you do have to be careful around the fire because the fire can also hurt you. Ow. kingdom for a fairy right about now. And of course I got nothing. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave that last arc done alone. There's 5 of them in here, 6 of them in here. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to do this. I was at 1.5 hearts. Makes me glad I got a 2-stage medicine. Ow. Oh, give me that. All right, 2 more. Ow. Ow. You know, for guys that just sit there and walk around and they don't do anything else, I've forgotten how genuinely annoying Darknuts are. Finally. Alright, I'm done messing around with this. Except I think I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did. But having these guys would be nice. Okay, so at least I know where I'm going this way. But I haven't got the map yet. And did I not just tell myself, not 5 minutes ago, Dev, don't go, Rona, do not go into the fire. Oh yes, I need that watch. Thank you. That could not have happened at a better possible time. Gotta get bombs, which means I wonder. No, I don't want that. I want... No. Okay. And another manhandler. There's the map. And there's where we're at. So this dungeon, by the way, is called Lion. Which makes sense, because that looks like a lion's head facing left. And now we have a Goma. And it's a blue Goma. So one shot's not going to take it out. There we go. Okay, it's a 50-50 proposition. We go up or right. I'm going to try right first. Okay. I mean, it's pointless to worry about it because these can't help me. But if I'm getting bombs, okay, well then, let's use them. Ow. Okay, if this is what I hope it is, and it is. And of course the magic key is going to have a lion's head on it if it's in a dungeon shaped like a lion's head. So now, as you just see, looking at the number of keys, it says A, which essentially means infinite. So we've got the key, we've got the book. We don't have Goma to worry about anymore. We don't have Manhandler to worry about anymore. But we've got these guys to worry about again. Oh man, not good. Don't like getting cornered like that. No, I need the heart. Oh yes. Oh yes. Give me her, please. Thank you. Alright, now we are just gonna have to haul. Actually, we're not. I don't want to use bombs again. Really? And if I remember right, we had Pole's voices here. And of course, now we get the key. Alright, so he's nearby, whatever this is. And since Aquamentus was the boss in level... Let me just get this for the heck of it. Ah! See if we can go up this way. 10th enemy has the bomb. Okay, but... if we can hear him close by... I wonder. think we got it. We did, and we have Gleeok, and it's not just any Gleeok, it is four-headed Gleeok. Can I get him before? Yes, we did! No, not that way! Well, he can't respawn. We've already taken him out. I don't care. We went and got him. And with that, we get the final heart container, so we have all 16. But more crucially than that, we now have the final piece of the Triforce of Wisdom. Which means now we'll be able to get into Death Mountain. So, as you see, we now have a fully constructed Triforce. We have all the items we can use up top, along with everything short of the bait, which we had already gotten rid of in Dungeon 7. We got about 20 minutes in the book. We got about 8 minutes to go here, so... what I'm going to do... I'm going to head on over in the direction of Death Mountain and pick up everything we can along the way. So let's go up. Let's see here. I seem to recall there being... I think there's a money door here. Nope, I was wrong. There's a medicine door here. But we have a blue medicine. We're gonna need a red one for Death Mountain. I just know it. So now it'll be a question of picking up some more gold, or more rubies, I should say. You would think after half a dozen episodes I would have the nomenclature right. But if it weren't for this game, honestly, I can't say whether or not I really would have ever gotten into playing, not necessarily not playing video games, because there were a lot of games as a kid that I found that really got my attention. But because The Legend of Zelda had so much to offer, it's really hard not to contemplate the idea that if I hadn't liked this game, and to give you an idea of the overall impact of it, I mean, again, I'm not damning it with faint praise to say it's one of the greatest games ever made. Which for an 8-bit game that seems really rather rudimentary by modern standards, I mean, again, I can't do half the things I can do in Skyrim, and that's a game I have played many a time, to the point where now I can't play the vanilla version of it. I just went out today, in fact, because I read some updates on it and added a couple of more quest mods to go with my massive glut of equipment and town expansions and stuff like that, which, I mean, is great. I'm not... You know, to be able to do that sort of thing now is really cool. But that this relatively little game was able to help spearhead what has come afterwards is truly one of the great feats in the history of gaming. And I'm not being hyperbolic in saying that. Because once I figured out how to be able to beat this game, you know, I got down to the point where I could, because now here we go. This is Death Mountain, by the way. We have now reached the doorstep of Death Mountain. It wasn't that hard to get to. And all we have to do is take a bomb, put it here. I thought it was here. There it is. I knew. I'm rusty, but I'm not clueless. And this is Death Mountain. So we're at 27 minutes. I'm not going to go through this now. Besides, what I need to do is I need to farm up some rubies, and I need to... Hello! Boy, did they spawn quickly. I was not anticipating that. But as I said, I need to farm up some rubies, and I need to get a full complement of bombs and other stuff. I'm going to try something here. Let's see where this moves me to. So remember what I said, when you're topside, depending on where you are, the whistle can warp you, and it warped me to level 4. Okay. Alright. Then what I will do is I will take Zelda out. And we'll head back around this way, and we will go back to the starting point. And that's where we'll wrap this one. After I take these Octoroks out. And these Tectiles. For good measure. There we go. Alright, so we are again back where we started, and now we have everything we need, short of a full complement of bombs, which should not take long for me to farm up and get. So then we can make our last charge into Death Mountain, get the last 2 items we need, which will be the red ring and the silver arrows, and then if we can find our way through all of that, then we will go face Ganon. We will hopefully beat Ganon, claim the Triforce of Power, rescue Princess Zelda, and thereby end the game. And to think we've only done this in about, let's see, this is our 6th episode, so we've done it in about 3 hours. So it's not a long game to play, but the kicker is going to be trying to remember how to get through the largest dungeon of the game without a map. There was a time when I knew this dungeon by heart, and now I don't. So I'm going to have to do some genuine data mining to remember how to do that, and then hopefully we'll be all set. But if you've enjoyed the content on this channel so far, as always, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Also, go check us out on Instagram at Ronan's Retrocade, and that is where we're hoping to build this community and expand on what we have to offer. So spread the word about us and help us hit our goal of 100 subscribers as soon as we can. Don't forget about Sports Saturday and Suckerpunch Sunday coming up this weekend, as well as future updates for WTF Wednesday. We did have our one that we did yesterday again. I hopefully recommend you check that one out. And if there's a game you would like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Master System, Sega Genesis or MegaDrive, SNK Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below or drop me a line on Instagram. Can be any game you want. And until Saturday, where we will have Sports Saturday for you, I'm Ronan. It's been great spending this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we'll talk to you then. Bye.